Guys, don't forget to subscribe and help the channel get to 150k subs. This video is brought to you by EASYBET. Click the link in the description to sign up and use code FANS50 to receive a 50 Rand sign-up bonus. And also, T&Cs apply. Under 18s are not permitted to gamble. Welcome to my FANS Wethu TV. It's the Petro Premiership. Kaizer Chiefs 1, Richards Bay 0. I'm joined by the chairman of the People's Branch. It's Pa. Wow. Let's keep them Thank you, Papa.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, gays and lesbians, Mr. Chancellor, Dr. Kaizer Chicha Guluvamtaung, myself as the Vice Chancellor of the University of Kaizer Achievers. It is an honor that I present to you the candidates whom their name appears on top of the log.
Yes.
Graduating with the Masters of Betway Premiership title with 9 distinctions commonly known as 9 points.
Yes.
To the South Africans at large, we say happy 9 points graduation date. Hello. So, without wasting any time, I'll ask Godfather to come as I confer the master's degree of Betway Premiership. Yes, you go down. He has graduated. PhD, come and graduate, my leader.
Come PhD.
He graduate from the University of Kaizer Achievers. What I can say is that as the only public protector of the Kaizer Chiefs nation, I am saying to the PSL DRC, circulate manje.
Yeah.
Let's end the 2025 to 2026 season. We want to prepare for the 2026 to 2027 season. The teams like Al Ahly, Pyramid, they are waiting for us to play CAF Champions League. We are put to manje. Circulate. Let's stop this thing of 2025 to 2026 so that we can, because Kaizer Chiefs has simply demonstrated today that it is useless to be a man on top and do nothing. Kaizer Chiefs is a man on top, and they were doing something today. Leadership, all I can say is that I have received a call from a PhD this morning, but I took it upon myself that I'm not going to answer the call because there is no point in speaking with PhD.
Wow.
Because people who speak with me on the call, they speak on point form. PhD doesn't have a point. What point will he make on the conversation? I have heard the Honorable PhD addressing Kaizer Chiefs supporters and said that it is still early to speak. We speak a lot.
Yes.
We are calling on the Honorable General Lieutenant Hlanhla Umkhwanazi to investigate this bogus interview, which we have never seen it graduating, by the way.
Yes.
By the way, with a mindset of 30% Madoda score. These people are saying to us that let's wait for 8 games, then we can speak. We speak what? We are not interested in speaking.
Yeah.
We are not going to entertain CODESA negotiation.
Yeah.
We are not going to retreat. We are not going to give anyone a benefit of doubt. We are doing this.
Yeah.
I've had lots of calls. I've received lots of calls, my leader.
Saying?
People, they say I must address Junior Kanye.
Address him.
Listen, when I address him, I'm not addressing him based on FANS Wethu on Discutive and Gain Lab.
Address.
But Junior Kanye, no. My surprise is that there are people who are still watching him. Because I stopped watching him when I was getting confused between who is the interviewer and who is the interview. Because we find the interviewer asking questions, after asking questions, having a desire to also answer the question. That's the day I stopped watching that nonsense which attack Kaizer Chiefs. So it is not Kaizer Chiefs' fault. It is not Kaizer Chiefs' fault that Junior Kanye is the prince which never became a king. People like Junior Kanye who have got a mindset, they are not different of people who think like a lady who's on period. When she sits on top of the table, suddenly the table becomes a periodic table.
Continue, my leader.
Hands off Kaizer Chiefs. Because don't provoke us. Because when you provoke us, I'm the last line of Kaizer Chiefs defense. I'm the public protector. I am ruthless when I defend Kaizer Chiefs. I am ruthless. I am ruthless. So what we can say is that yes, is that it? What I can say, I can say is that we can't wait to play your rubber start. People say listen. People say I hate Mamelodi Sundowns. I don't hate Mamelodi Sundowns. Let me tell you about Mamelodi Sundowns. It is an anger which I have toward Mamelodi Sundowns. It is not even a long-term investment anger, but it is a lifetime investment with fertile interest compounded monthly per annum. Sundowns must never, listen, Sundowns must never, listen, Sundowns must never be mentioned in the same line with Kaizer Chiefs. It is the highest form of disrespect, and it is also a taboo to mention that team which was once repossessed with Kaizer Chiefs. You must mention them with the likes of Royal AM, because that is not a team. That is a non-profit organization masquerading as a football team. The team which sponsors themselves. Where have you seen that? Where is the lab? They sponsor themselves. We know as South Africans, it's just that Sibo, I've told you that you have got a backbone of a boiler chicken. Let us with the backbone of Mkokoroshim Tsetserepa, Cornish chicken speak. We all know that SuperSport United didn't die a natural death. SuperSport United were fed a slow poison in the name of poaching their players by that Marabastad. What happened when SuperSport United died? They made a party there at Trashville welcoming SuperSport supporters, and the theme was saying kufaka ingwane, ikufuka ingwane, meaning that the death of another person is the rise of another person. Your So as I conclude here, as the only fan with fans, I want to address the nation that the people's chairman has spoken. You can sleep now, and before you can sleep, make sure that you update your curriculum vitae and tell them there on the curriculum vitae that you have listened to Papa Wawa. And you must make sure that before you die, your obituary, it must be written that you lived in the times, in the era of Papa Wawa. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, gays and lesbians, I've heard something on the social media. Orlando Pirates fans are calling for their supporters that when they play against Stellenbosch, they must come with stones to the stadium. I have bought my stone. I don't know if it's the right stone which they are talking about. So I bought a stone which I will drink for the first half. I've brought another stone which I will drink in the second half. I just don't know if it's the stone which they are talking about. But I have brought my stone. But I want to say this to Mr. Coach. Mr. They do not call me die hard for nothing. He got our supporters, and we say no to vandalism. Mr. Coach, they do not call me die hard for nothing. He is a national asset. We will bring the stone which you say we must bring at Orlando, and I hope it will sustain me for the first half and the second half. Mabakania Amahle, you know that I love you so much, but the stones which supporters of Paris they are talking about, this is the stone. No to violence, no to vandalism.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, my leader.